So Dumelo Madlala has completed his testimony over 3 months since he first took the witness stand. Now you may remember that the start of his testimony was a rocky one after he was chased by journalists around the Pretoria High Court who were looking for him to give comment on his testimony before he was sworn in. Now we've seen Dumelo over the last few months moving from being shaken and emotional to chuckling from time to time at some of the versions of events that are put to him. Here are 5 points summarizing Madlala's testimony on what exactly happened on the night that Senzo Meyiwa was killed. Number 1. Dumelo Madlala has told the Pretoria High Court that Senzo Meyiwa was shot while wrestling one of 2 intruders who entered the home of singer Kelly Khumalo, who was Meyiwa's girlfriend at the time. He's told the court that the men entered and none of the people in the house saw them until it was too late. He's detailed how Meyiwa was shot and how he ran into one of the bedrooms trying to hide from the intruders. Number 2, Madlala has pointed out Bongani Ntanzi, that's accused number 2 in this matter, as one of the intruders who entered the home on that night. In an emotive and confident manner, Madlala insists he saw Ntanzi in the house, saying even 30 years from now, he would be able to point him out from a crowd. Number 3, Madlala has denied one of the narratives that have lingered over the years on what exactly happened on the night that Meyiwa was killed. You see, many have claimed that there was a scuffle in the house and that the people who know what happened to Meyiwa were in that very house. And one of those narratives is that Zandi Khumalo, who is the sister to Kelly Khumalo, as well as Longwe Twala, who is Zandi's boyfriend, had a bit of a fight. And Meyiwa tried to intervene, and that's when the gun went off. Madlala has vehemently denied this, saying there was no scuffle, at least among those who were in the house, insisting that there were intruders who demanded money and cell phones from those who were in the home. Number 4. Madlala has told the High Court that Kelly Khumalo, who was the girlfriend of Senzo Meyiwa, was offered a holiday by Twila right after Meyiwa was killed. Madlala has detailed how he and others, including Kelly Khumalo, were escorted by police from her home in Vosloorus to the apartment that she shared with Senzo Meyiwa in Melbarton. As on the very next day after Meyiwa was killed, Twila, the father to Longwe Twala, arrived at the apartment and spoke to Kelly. He says Twala offered Kelly a holiday to get away from everything that was happening regarding her boyfriend's death. Now, another development around Twila in the last week or so is that he visited the home of Meyiwa, where he found Senzos' mother and had a private conversation with her. The family has confirmed that Twila met with them, but would not divulge anything further about the contents of that meeting. Twila says that meeting was an innocent one and that he's maintained communication with the Meyiwa family because they know that he's not the killer. And number 5. In a startling revelation, Dumelo Madlala has told the Pretoria High Court that when Netflix, which created a documentary on Meyiwa's death, approached him for pictures of his best friend, he charged them. He told the court that he refused to give any footage of his own for free. But when he was asked how much he was paid to participate in the Netflix documentary, he's refused to disclose the amount. After repeatedly referring lawyers to the Netflix team, saying they should ask them, eventually, Madlala says he simply forgot. Emotional Dumelo Madlala left the witness stand weeping after giving testimony for weeks in the Pretoria High Court. Next, all eyes are on that witness stand as we wait to see who's next in the hot seat in the Senzo Meyiwa trial. In the meantime, I, Khomosa Modise, will be hosting Above the Law, the Senzo Meyiwa trial, a Twitter space where we have conversation about your analysis as well as your opinion on what happens in the Senzo Meyiwa trial. At 4 p.m. on the EWN Reporter page, you can join on Sunday afternoon. We'll have legal analysis from Tumelo Madlala on what happened during Madlala's testimony. We also throw forward to what we can expect over the next few weeks in the Pretoria High Court.